Good morning, y'all. Even though it's Labor Day, still up, taking care of some business before the family leaves out of town. It's been a great weekend. Hopefully, you guys had an opportunity to spend some time with your family. Take advantage of the time that you have. So, even though this is a Bible-based channel, we do Bible study, meditation. We talk about business, family, finance. I want to take a moment just to give you really quickly the significance of Labor Day. As you guys well know, I advocate, entrepreneurialism. I advocate being your own boss. I advocate you taking the time to really know yourself to where you can literally monetize, maximize your talent. And then as you grow in the spirit of the Most High God, you also combine your gifting that God has given you with your talent and live a extremely productive life. So with that being said, I want to take a moment to give you just a brief history on Labor Day. First of all, the guy who started it, his name is Peter. I want to make sure I say his last name correctly. Peter J. And I want to say it is McGuire. So I did spell it right. So Peter J. McGuire is the guy who founded Labor Day. And people say, well, what's the significance? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? The big deal is the 8-hour workday. Okay, before this, people would work literally sun up to sundown. Okay, so what does that remind you of? Kind of reminds you a little bit about slavery, doesn't it? Sun comes up, you're working, sun goes down, you go home. All right, but he was the main guy who came up with the 8-hour workday. And we're talking 1880s. I've seen 1882. I've also seen well, I guess those are different dates, but I guess the major date is 1882. And he took that idea to New York, particularly the New York Central Labor Union, which ultimately took that to make it a federal holiday in 1894, all the way up to the federal government. Okay? And it's traditionally the first Monday in September, created to celebrate the achievements of the American worker, celebrate the achievements of the union worker. All right. So the second part of this is the union. What do we mean by that? He also founded Carpenters Union. Now, what's so important about this? This is a formal way of being trained. So everybody who is in a trade, anybody who was in a formal, some sort of a construction trade or any kind of a manufacturing or steel, okay, this is the historical value of this. It's very important that you get the right training to be an effective worker. All right. So I just want to give you guys a quick history. Labor Day, Peter J. McGuire, major significance, 8-hour workday and labor unions, trade unions. He was a carpenter by trade, and he grew the Carpenters Union over 150,000 people, from what I understand. So a lot of people. We're talking a lot of people join the trade unions because of what he was doing, not just in his city, but also across the country. All right. So, with that being said, have a good Labor Day. Remember, as entrepreneurs, we work for ourselves, and so when you have people who are skillful who work for you, appreciate them, pay them the best you can, treat them with fairness, treat them with respect, because without the American worker, without the worker, period, you cannot build your empire. This is your man Earl. God bless you. God keep you. I'm out. Day 51, the American worker. Peace.